Welcome back to Gut Feelings Life Unfiltered. Today, we're doing a fun one. We are playing Wellness Would You Rather? So, we are going to ask each other some health and wellness would you rather questions. But of course, we're going to, turn it into educational because, we love to teach and learn and all the things. And we just can't play games normally. We always have to talk about hormones and digestion and nervous system regulation and, maybe throw in some muscle mass in there.
I mean, exactly. We can't we're physically incapable of keeping it surface level. Like, it's just like not even in my DNA at this point.
I know.
Like, even I walked in and I was like, last night, I learned so many lessons, Dr. Jen. Like, I have to tell you.
Tell us about your lessons.
Oh my God. I threw out my back yesterday and I was like, I spiraled. It was like a real weird emotional, I don't know, just shit show, I guess you could say. And yeah. And so when I come in, I don't just say, oh, how's my low back is better. I say, yeah, I learned lessons. Like, why? What is wrong with me? Anyways, no, there's nothing wrong with me, right, Jen?
We're always learning lessons.
We're always learning.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to the fun.
But this is going to be fun because wellness can get tense. Even like your symptoms, your back pain, it can get tense. And there are so many rules and trends and protocols and supplements and gadgets and, of course, opinions out there. And sometimes it feels like, a full-time job. And, sometimes we just want to have a little fun with things. So.
Yeah. And meanwhile, most people are just trying to sleep better and poop like a normal person, have energy and not want to rage text someone after, during their luteal phase, right?
I mean, sometimes that happens, but yeah. So today we're going to keep it light and we're going to talk about what actually matters and why. But before we get started, I do want to give a really big shout out to all of our listeners in Vietnam.
Like, no.
Like we saw last week, we have a massive listening base from Vietnam. So guys, we love you. We appreciate you. You've been listening to all the episodes and it's amazing that we're just all over the world and we have so many listeners.
I know. Thank you for saying that because we've been talking about it and I didn't even think about like actually acknowledging these people like that we've never met before that are just fans of us, I guess. And we're just going to keep on putting out more information and reach out to us. Yeah, I would love to hear from you.
I know. Connect with us. This is so fun.
Yes.
From across the world.
I have been to Vietnam and I did my clinic abroad in Vietnam and that was magical and life-changing and there were so many lessons learned.
Yes.
So, it's like a place in my heart as, so.
I love it. Maybe we'll come one day.
Yes.
Again, for Melissa.
Okay. All right. So let's do this.
Back to the game. Okay. So first question.
Okay.
Would you rather give up coffee or give up your cell phone after 8 p.m.?
Well, what are we talking about? Like, are we talking about, because I drink decaf. I'm the psychopath in their 40s that drinks decaf. So,
hey, if it works for you.
Is that coffee or are we just, are we talking about caffeine?
No, well, I don't know. We'll call that coffee.
We'll call that coffee?
We'll call
okay, I will then for sure can give up my phone after 8 p.m.
Yeah.
I still have to have a hot cup of Joe, decaf, whatever in the morning. What about you? Okay, tell me.
I'm absolutely the same. When I saw this, I was like, oh my God. Because I've tried multiple times giving up coffee and I just feel like coffee is such a ritual. And I think with you doing the decaf, it's the same thing. It's just a ritual of having that coffee in the morning. Like, I don't know, you can be more present. You sit there. I like pairing it with, something a little bit sweeter sometimes. Sure. Also protein, always protein in the morning. But I really do enjoy my coffee in the morning.
I know. And my whole process is like a whole to-do. Like I have to like warm up water. I do like slow drip in the glass bottle thing that has like the, I don't know, whatever. And it's a whole thing. And I wake up earlier just so I can be a part of do that. And so
yeah. I think too, if you're more of a morning person, it's the coffee for me. Like I will give up my phone in the nighttime.
Like I think that my phone situation is just like a mindless, I'm like just sitting there and I need to like turn off the brain for a second, or maybe more than a second. That's what that is, but I could easily replace well, not easily. It's just a habit,
Yeah.
right? It's just like doing something you don't care, you just do. Like, I don't know. I can't even think of an example to compare it to be honest.
I mean, there is a difference between, like, something that's dysregulating us, and a lot of people
Yeah.
will blame coffee for their sleep issues,
Yeah.
and sometimes coffee absolutely is contributing, possibly, like, for you, that's why you switched to decaf,
Mhm.
but if you're drinking caffeine and, of course, if you're drinking caffeine late in the day, if you are a slow caffeine metabolizer, which I think is Melissa,
Sure.
or if you have, like, anxiety, palpitations, blood sugar crashes, adrenal issues, then you might want to look at the coffee situation. But the phone, guys, the phone is sneaky, so
Mhm.
sneaky. So
Mhm.
it's not just like the blue light from the phone, but it's actually the stimulation of being on your phone, the scrolling,
Yeah.
the emails, the text messages, and like when you're on Facebook, also like the comparing of your life to somebody
So true.
else's, like beautiful filtered perfect new kitchen,
Yeah.
or ripped abs over there at 10:30 at
Yeah,
night.
or, like, waking up at, like, 5 a.m. and, like, doing a hard workout, and I'm like, "Oh god."
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I and the nervous system does not know that you're just checking something quickly. Your body's still, like it's still receiving that input. You're still looking at it. There's a whole cascade of events that happens, and there's nuance. There's so many little things, right? So, just like you said, the comparing game, like, all of that is just can be so toxic.
Yeah. And the brain, when you're doing like this scrolling, it's like, okay, I don't know what we're doing. Are we
Yeah.
working? Are we supposed to be socializing right
Yeah.
now? Are we actually in danger right now? Or are we shopping for throw pillows? Like, what is happening? It's
I know. And I wonder, like, for me, since I live with my son and it's just him and he's 4, and so we can't have like a serious deep conversation ever. I feel like sometimes I'm trying to connect with the world, and like,
oh yeah.
yeah, because but I think that there's some, and that's okay. Like, I'm on widows groups and I'm on like these other things, and I feel, oh, I can like message my friends or whatever. Like, even you and I are, it's like 9 o'clock at night, like still sending you friggin'
We
videos.
got to put that phone down.
I know. But yeah, so I think there's some okay ways that we can do it, but it's just turn it off
Yeah, because
after
even
8.
if you're laying in bed, like your nervous system doesn't get the signal that the day's over and it's time to rest and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is what? Keep the coffee, lose the phone after 8 p.m. But
I mean, it's just because of that brain stimulation. Like, we don't want to have a delayed wind down time or interfere with our natural, like, sleep
yeah.
cues. So, for many women, I mean, especially the ones already dealing with stress and perimenopause and blood sugar instability and anxiety, like, your evening routine is so important. Like, it's just as important, maybe. Yeah, right on par with that morning routine.
Yeah, there should be you're so right. There should be this like these steps that you do, even like, okay, this is kind of off subject, obviously, but if we're going to talk about sleep for a second, like, do you watch TV in your bed?
Hmm.
Because your bed should be like the places that you like, you know, bump uglies, and also
You what?
bump uglies, like, do it.
I've never heard that term.
Okay, maybe that's not the right. Okay, and also sleep. Like, it really should be
Yes.
only, and like maybe read or whatever. But that's really it, and that sets like really good sleep hygiene.
Yeah. I mean, same thing with like, yeah, if you're watching a crazy show in bed, like, same thing. Like, my husband watches sometimes Game of Thrones before bed. And I'm like, and then he complains about how horrible his sleep was. And it's like, babe, you cannot be like, that is like stress, stimulation. You're fighting. Somebody got killed. Like, all of this right before you go to bed. It's just too much.
It's way too much.
Yeah.
I mean, that show scares me.
Yeah.
It's too scary. Okay, let's move on. Question number 2.
Yes.
Would you rather do a cold plunge or strength train 3 times a week? I mean,
Oh my God.
fuck the cold plunge
No
off. Like,
hesitation
not a
whatsoever.
problem.
Strength train
Easy.
all day, every
Already
day.
do it. Not doing a cold plunge. I
No.
would do a cold plunge that is appropriate for women, which is, what is that degree? I forget
I
what the
mean, it's
temperature
like
is.
50?
50 something, 55?
Yeah.
Maybe like once a
Even then,
year.
I would much rather strength train.
I can't even get into a cold shower, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
Struggle is
or just
real.
like even a little bit, like kind of warm,
Yeah.
not hot. Like, we have to have the things we still love. Like, just because everybody says it's better for you, like, that
Mm.
doesn't mean we have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, cold plunges are very trendy, very,
Very
very
trendy.
trendy right now. And yeah, maybe they do have some benefits. I have some patients that have done cold plunges and
Mm-hmm.
do very well with them. I mean, they can help with resilience and alertness, with mood, inflammation signaling, and even some nervous system training for some people, depending on what state your nervous system is in.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I will say definitely for the inflammation, I have lots of patients that feel better doing it, but it is not for everyone. Um,
Yeah.
I will say, but I will say strength training is for everyone.
Right.
So yeah,
Muscle, because muscle actually like supports the blood sugar. It's
yeah.
gonna it's gonna create insulin sensitivity. We love that.
Mm-hmm.
Bone density. I mean, if you've lived under a rock in the last 5 years, maybe 3 years, you you would never have heard of this, but strength training really does help your bone density and your hormone health, of course, your posture. We all love a good, good straight back there, and your joints, just overall longevity and also injury prevention.
Yeah.
So there's so many things that the strength training kind of just
Oh,
wins.
yeah. And as estrogen shifts in perimenopause, ladies, and menopause, women become more vulnerable to muscle loss,
Hmm.
bone loss, insulin resistance, and changes in your body composition. So, strength training is like the most powerful way to support this transition into perimenopause, menopause.
So I think we found our answer here.
Strength training.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But we're not saying that everyone has to be a power lifter.
no, God, no.
But lifting heavy enough where it's, like, challenging for your muscles is huge, like, it's a massive thing. I mean, cold plunges, they can be useful, but for me, they're, like, more optional, where strength training is not optional if we want to age well.
Yeah, but you know what? Do you like try it out? See what? But well, you know what? I don't know. We'll always say do strength training. Don't you feel like you'll always say it?
Yeah,
And
for
I
sure.
won't say, oh, always do cold plunging, but try it out.
Yeah, and I think because there's a lot of nuances. I think it's, like, similar to fasting
Hmm.
for me, cold plunges, like, men can do very well with both, but some women do very well, absolutely,
Yeah.
and some women do not do very well.
Right. Or they change their fasting windows up a little bit so it's not in the morning and they finish their meal earlier, their last meal earlier. So like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So, just be aware if your nervous system is, like, hanging on by a thread, you don't wanna force yourself into doing cold plunges every day, because you're not gonna love that.
No, I remember when Levi was first born and like I was like my nervous system was shot to shit and I was like that was when kind of like cold plunges were like, oh, this is what you do. I didn't hear a lot of bad about it at that point. And I was sticking my face into ice cold water because obviously I didn't have the I didn't have the tub with the
Yeah.
ice. And there everybody was like, "Oh, that's a good alternative." It was sending me into such a spiral. I'm like, "Why am I doing this everybody tells me I'm supposed to do this for my nervous system." And so I was like, "This is stupid. I'm done."
Yeah.
That's stupid for me. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Like not stupid for anybody who loves it. It just wasn't working for me. It was making my nervous system completely like I don't even know. What do you say? Like completely I was completely deregulated after.
Well, it's good you listen to yourself. So,
Yeah.
like Melissa experienced, don't force yourself to do anything that other people say might be healthy for you when
Yeah.
you don't feel right doing it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, listen to yourself.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes the brave thing is to actually just eat your breakfast and lift some weights.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
okay.
Well, so question number 3.
Give it to us.
Would you rather never be bloated again
Mm-hmm.
or sleep perfectly forever?
I mean, you know what
Oh.
my answer is. It's sleep perfectly forever.
You do love your sleep.
Well, I love my sleep because it's hard. It's a harder. I shouldn't say
It
that.
can Can be.
Like, you know what? It's been something I have learned so many lessons from my sleep. That's my reframe. Okay, what are you gonna say?
I would say no bloating because bloating can make you
Really?
feel miserable and uncomfortable in your body.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but perfect sleep would improve everything.
Okay, think
This
about it.
one's tough for me.
Yeah, okay. So sleep in my mind is going to improve your digestive health. It's going to improve your blood sugar because even when I like sleep like garbage, I have my blood sugar tanks, like I have hypoglycemia. So, um and then I'll eat the weirdest things because I'm craving sugar and
True,
that
true,
my
true.
periods are off for a while and I have inflammation, I have more pain. I mean, there's just like a lot of things when you're not sleeping great, but bloating does feel pretty miserable during the day. And maybe at night. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, now I feel like I'm gonna like switch mine a little bit because
Copier. No, I'm just kidding.
I can see what you're saying about how sleep is like one of the biggest levers. I mean, you're right. Like when your sleep is off, everything's off. You crave more sugar, like you said. You're more inflamed. You're more reactive. Your hormones are off. Like, I don't know. I mean, and your cortisol rhythm too. Okay, so now I am changing because I can see how all of that is going to impact downstream effects, even like your mood and your libido and
Yeah.
basically all the
Well,
things.
and like with perimenopause, I feel like can so easily get disrupted
Hmm.
because of all the hormone changes that we're experiencing.
Yeah.
And it can be it almost feels like so gradual too at some points because you don't realize that your sleep has been disrupted until you start monitoring it. And you're like, oh shoot, maybe I don't get it. Like I've noticed in the last like 5 years, I barely get deep sleep, and I'm like, did I
Hmm.
ever?
Yeah. When you have those trackers, you can
Yeah.
see what's happening.
So I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
So, I mean, I guess women may start when you're waking up at like 2 or 3 a.m., which I will say is very common to hear among perimenopausal women,
Mhm.
or you're feeling hot or anxious or wired or unable to fall back to sleep. Like that can be related to the hormone shifts as well as your cortisol, as well as your blood sugar, like Melissa really experienced.
Mhm.
Alcohol, though, is going to really impact your sleep, which I'm sure you ladies have felt in perimenopause, 100%. Stress and even histamine and nervous system patterns are like massive contributors to your sleep.
Yeah. So sleep, I don't feel like sleep is like a luxury. Like sleep is a non-negotiable. It's like root cause intervention. In fact, I am working on developing a sleep course right now
Yay.
because I feel like if you can sleep, you can heal, you can think,
It's massive.
you can remember, you can recall. Like there's so many things you can be better to people, you're kinder to people, like we don't have road rage as much. I mean, there's so many things, right? I could just keep on going on and on.
Oh my God.
So if sleep is broken, every other healing effort really just gets, to be honest, so harder.
Yeah. I mean, I will say though, bloating does matter, especially in my
It
circumstance,
does, yeah.
because chronic bloating, it can point to low stomach acid, enzyme issues,
Mhm.
constipation, dysbiosis, SIBO,
Mm.
food intolerances, hormonal shifts also,
Mhm.
and gut inflammation. So I will say it's pretty close up there, but sleep would win.
Yeah, and almost I feel like if you're not sleeping well, it could affect, obviously we talked about it, affects your digestion. So like that's why I think sleep is the most important thing because it might be actually impacting and causing the bloating.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Okay, so final
next one.
answer is
Oh yeah,
sleep forever, but I would say bloating is close.
it's
Yes.
a close.
Yeah.
All right, so number, what are we on? 4. Okay.
Sure.
Would you rather eat perfectly but be stressed all the time, or eat pretty well ish and feel at peace
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Eat pretty well and feel peaceful for sure.
all day
1,000%.
long?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
like, I'm when the ish, the eat pretty well, I'm gonna say that's probably like what, 70-30.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we could just say that.
yeah.
Maybe even 60-40.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is an important one because everyone is trying to eat perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they are doing it is creating fear, restriction, obsession, and even more stress.
Oh
And
man, I'm stressed. Just I get like
yeah,
tightness in my chest.
I
Just
mean, that stress, it's going to affect your digestion. And if you sit down to eat with the cleanest meal, you've picked out only the foods that you don't react to, in a world where your nervous system is in a threat state, you're not gonna digest that meal.
No, your body is not safe. It does not feel safe.
No.
It feels so scared, and scared people don't digest their food.
Yeah. I mean, and going back to watching the Game of Thrones, like, if you're eating dinner watching Game of Thrones,
True.
you will not digest your food.
Yeah, I mean, even, like, with, my son being a parent and watching him, with his eating habits and, like, spilling things and, like, shit gets everywhere, I'm like, "Okay." In the beginning, when he was, like, first starting to, like, eat on his own and whatever, I was like, "This is so stressful," and I'm like, "Okay, you're not digesting your food." Like, I'm
No,
just wasn't.
no.
So, I have had to take a whole new approach to that and just be like, "Chill, peace."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because digestion happens best when your body feels safe
Mhm.
and chill, and we need that stomach acid and enzymes and bile flow and motility and even blood flow to the gut. We need that parasympathetic activation, which is that rest and digest. So if you're like panicking over like every ingredient or
Mhm.
feeling guilty about the meals that you eat or afraid of food,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not true
Well,
wellness.
that like, I mean, this is like a whole nother podcast, but I feel like there's a whole obviously, there's a whole eating disorder around this, right?
Yeah.
The orthorexia. Like, it's not it's talked about it is talked about now, but, like, more. But I think that I mean, at certain times in my life, I for sure had it. I was so scared. I was so scared because food was it felt like food was, like, not abandoning me, but, like, kind of letting me down because
Yeah.
every time I ate, I felt like shit, so then I'm like, "Okay, is it the food? What food is it? Is it this food? Is it the
Yeah.
fucking avocado that
You
I
start
had?" Like,
taking out everything.
you start eliminating everything.
You're eating 2
Oh
things.
my god, and then, like, you go to your family events or friends events, and they're like, "What's wrong with her?"
I know.
You
You
know?
feel judged.
Yeah, so much, so much.
Shame,
Like, my mom would be like,
guilt.
"What are you giving up now?" Like, "I can't keep up." I'm like,
I
"I
know.
don't know, mom."
I have heard that too. What diet are you on now?
I
It's like, "Oh my
know. We're just
god."
trying to figure it out, everybody. But now we're past some of that, right? We still
Yes.
it's
I will say, okay, food quality matters, like what you
yes.
eat, nutrients, your
Sh-
blood sugar
Yeah.
matters, but honestly, like peace and your nervous system matters so much as
So
well.
much more. Like even when you say the word peace, I'm like,
Oh, peace. Yeah.
ah. Yeah. Okay. I think we made our point.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Not being perfect with our meals also and eating peaceful meals.
Yeah, that sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What's next?
Question 5. Would you rather have perfect labs but feel terrible or abnormal labs but feel amazing?
This is
I mean, duh.
but it is tricky because it's like I don't know. I feel like I could go on like a million tangents on this one because the labs I don't think they always indicate what's going I mean they
No.
indicate what's going on like in your blood, in your body. It's like for as a functional medicine practitioner, it does tell us information.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give like the full picture
Yeah.
because you're still a living human. We're still human beings on this planet. So this
No.
one's tricky, I think.
I mean, of course, we want like beautiful labs, obviously,
Obviously.
but I would rather feel amazing. And I do feel like a lot of people, or even doctors, dismiss actually how you're feeling and just look at labs where, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have amazing
Mhm.
labs and feel like shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think I even told the story about one time went to a primary care and they got my labs back and they said, "Oh, your cholesterol's high. You need to like stop eating eggs," which is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But it infuriated me because I was finally feeling like better, and it's like
Mm.
that's not the focus. You see that my thyroid is doing really well. My cholesterol is high. Okay, my triglycerides are perfect.
Yeah.
That's what indicates how I'm eating actually. But it was just a nurse like not just a nurse. Nurses are very intelligent, but it was the nurse that was calling me and doing like a standard, reviewing my labs with me and saying, "Your cholesterol is high. You need to stop eating eggs and like weird." I was like, "What?" Anyways, but I was starting to feel better and I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right,
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I would say this is probably one of the biggest conversations that we have in functional medicine where
mhm.
people are told that their labs are normal. And it's like, they are not being looked at deeper because they still feel exhausted,
Okay,
inflamed,
yeah.
anxious, bloated. They're losing their hair and they're not sleeping and they're gaining weight and they're still, it's almost like they're dismissed because it's like, well, your labs are normal, so there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do. Where your labs are only a small piece of the picture.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
definitely not that.
So symptoms matter and the labs matter is what we're saying,
Yeah.
but your experiences, like how you're living your life, how you feel, even just like even your feelings.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we also don't ignore like abnormal labs
oh, yeah.
because someone says they feel okay because, high blood sugar is something,
Mhm.
high inflammation, low ferritin, guys, like even
Oof.
if you're like
Yeah.
I feel great, we want to address that low ferritin.
Yeah.
We need oxygenation throughout our body. Even like thyroid antibodies are elevated, like liver enzymes, like
Mhm.
all of these things need to be supported when it's time, even if you feel amazing. So again, it's like, yeah, it's an interesting
It's a
conversation.
fine line. And just to even like put a spin on this, it's like when we see, like let's say all the things that Jen said, were off, right? Like liver, kidney, whatever is off, and you're like, I don't know, I feel fine. Do you? Like you need to start also. Do you know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
maybe you feel fine right now, but if
yeah,
you were
maybe
to
that's your
continue
normal.
on with having these levels way out, like no vitamin D or
Yeah,
something, eventually you would have the symptoms. And I love preventing. I love preventing
I love
symptoms.
prevention
So
too.
if we can catch things from testing that maybe aren't causing symptoms yet, like let's prevent it. Like
Yes,
I
and
love
but do
it.
you know what I'm seeing? Where like people might not know that that symptom's not normal.
Okay. Or not being connected to how they're,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, "Oh, I've had acid reflux my whole entire
Yeah,
life," but then not see that, like, it could affect other things downstream, like,
for
there's
sure.
so,
Yeah.
"Oh, I've been on that medication my whole life, my heart is perfect."
Yeah.
Well, like, let's see what else we can do. So that's
Yeah.
kinda like the point I was trying to make,
And if
but
you look at things like from, I don't know, like you're a scientist, like all of this is
yeah.
data that we're collecting. Like your symptoms are data, your labs are data, and all of that is just part of the picture. And neither one like tells the whole story. But again, we're getting these bits of information of data to best support you.
Yeah. So did we decide?
Well, yeah, I feel like my answer would be to feel amazing,
Yeah.
obviously,
Mhm.
but I still want to know, what are the labs telling me? I still want to see what's happening and then put it together and figure out what best will work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Okay, next question. Would you rather give up sugar or give up alcohol? I mean, this is
I
so
mean, I
easy.
feel like for us, this one is like,
I mean, we're asking us,
I
so
mean,
let's
because, well, yeah, we don't drink. I mean, I
we
don't
don't drink.
really drink. So alcohol, that one's easy for me. I mean, I won't say I will never drink again,
Yeah.
but I will say, especially with my brain health, my
Mhm.
MS and autoimmune stuff, I've decided that alcohol is not the best thing for that. And I still think about every once in a while, like, if I'm visiting my dad out in Oregon and we go do a wine tasting like I used to do, maybe I'll taste a little wine, but
Mhm.
like, I don't know. That's not something that's in my like daily routine or even my monthly routine or, maybe occasionally.
Yeah, I tried to have a glass of champagne at my going away party, and I felt like death for 3 days. Like, one
Oh,
small like, it wasn't even that crazy, and everybody's like, "Well, why did you pick champagne?" It's like, "Well, that's because it's my favorite, okay?
oh,
If I'm gonna do it, I might as
yeah.
well pick my favorite." Well, I picked a really hard one to handle, and yeah, so that one's really easy for me. Also, I'm addicted to sugar, so there's that. I
Mm-hmm,
love myself
mm-hmm.
some sweet treats.
Oh, I know. I
Can't get
mean,
enough.
sugar can be amazing. We all love cookies for
Oh, yeah,
breakfast.
I love cookies.
I do love cookies with my coffee.
But you
Um,
know what? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Because I feel like if you eat sugar appropriately, if you have a little protein beforehand, if you don't overindulge, you can do the sugar. Like alcohol for me, it's going to disrupt my sleep. It's going to fuck with my
yeah,
hormones. It's going to mess with my blood sugar. It's going to mess with my anxiety. It's going to mess with my gut. I mean, it messes with all those things.
yeah. And for women in perimenopause, alcohol can be really intense.
I honestly feel like even we went to the beach for 4th of July, like nobody drank.
Yeah.
None of the people we hung out with, nobody was drinking. Travis, your husband got a non-alcoholic beer,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just hydrating
Yeah.
because it was hot.
I mean, thank God it was a non-alcoholic beer because some random 4-year-old stole it from our cooler and was trying
So
to,
weird.
to drink it.
So bizarre.
Anyway, but I will say, like, yes, I really, I mean, okay, it is tough because I'm like, sugar's not that great too. But yes, in
No, I
moderation,
know.
like you said.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can eat it so your blood sugar doesn't spike. Like, yes, I understand what you're saying. Like, don't start your day with like a pound cake.
Yeah.
You
Have some
know,
protein
like
always.
but if I was gonna pick
Pound
for
cake
me
and chicken.
personally, what is it? Chicken.
Pound cake and chicken.
No, first you eat the chicken, and then you eat the pound.
You could make
cake.
a sandwich with the pound cake
Oh
and the
God,
chicken.
that sounds
I'm
awful.
just kidding.
Okay, so for me personally, if we're just asking a personal anecdote, like I will always choose sugar.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so what is frustrating is that people often drink alcohol to relax, but then it disrupts the exact system that they're trying to help regulate with the alcohol.
They
And
do,
I've
yeah.
seen that in family members. Like sugar can also be an issue, especially if someone has insulin resistance, cravings, blood sugar crashes, inflammation, or yeast overgrowth, which we also have seen. That's actually a very common one, or mood swings. But I think most people can have some sugar, like Melissa said,
Mhm.
in a balanced way, like more easily in a balanced way than having alcohol without consequences,
Yeah.
especially if they are already dealing with hormones, sleep, or autoimmune issues.
Well, because if you drink alcohol, you're gonna crave sugar.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like the question we asked earlier about like sleep or bloating. It's like if you don't sleep, you may have bloating. So I'm looking at it like a hierarchy of like what is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
What's the least offender?
there we go. Yeah. So if you have alcohol, then you're gonna want sugar. Oh.
Yeah. Or you're going to eat Wendy's sitting on the bathroom floor.
Oh
No,
my
I'm just
God.
kidding.
No, not Wendy's. It was Taco Bell. That was a whole
That was
nother-
back in the day.
Maybe we should have an episode on that. No, I'm just
Back
kidding.
in the day.
Back in the day, whatever.
The bad choices that we
Mhm,
made. Okay. And listen, this is not about being, like you can't drink alcohol. Like I
No,
said,
no.
like, you're at some special occasion, whatever. You do you if you love it so much. But, you know, let's just be honest with ourselves because like every glass of wine comes with poor sleep,
It does.
hot flashes, anxiety. I mean, we just have
Some
to
regret.
weigh these things out.
So Adrian from Peloton, he is annoying. I love him, but it's annoying because he is annoying in the sense that, like he said, "Oh, I can drink. I metabolize alcohol really, really quick." He's never hungover. He never feels any effects. I'm like,
He's
"God,
a massive man.
I know.
He's like very
I'm
strong,
just
muscular man.
I just feel fragile." And I'm like, I look at him like, well, I can't do any of
You
it.
are
I can't
fragile.
even look at a fucking glass of champagne without getting hungover. I like watch people drink, and I'm like, ugh.
And listen to your body, guys.
Okay.
All right, next
move
question.
on, yeah.
So, would you rather do a 30-minute workout or take 3 10-minute walks after meals? Oh,
I don't love this question, but I I love walks, but I really love a good workout.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like they both have their benefits. For me,
Yeah.
I think it depends also like your day. Like it can be tricky to go for a walk after every meal,
Yeah.
depending on like your work day.
Mm-hmm.
And I do enjoy like putting good music on and doing a strength training
I do
workout.
too.
But there are some major benefits to that 10-minute walk after meals.
For sure. I mean, I guess it depends if you're asking me or you're asking like a patient who's just getting into working out or recovering from an injury. I mean,
Mhm.
it's really dependent on the person. But if you're asking me, I'd rather do a 30-minute workout.
Mhm.
I do love a good walk, but I never just do a 10-minute workout. I walk.
So, but I think for those of us that maybe don't work out
Yeah.
or uh are intimidated by strength training workouts, a short walk after meals can help your muscles take up glucose. It can support digestion It can reduce post-meal spikes, and
Mhm.
it can help regulate your nervous system. So I wouldn't say, like, don't think like that's not enough.
No,
Like, if you can do a 10-minute walk after each meal, that's amazing. Like,
that's
start
amazing.
there and do that.
It helps so much. And you know what really bothers me? There's like, I'm not going to name names, but there's this doctor, MD out there who like loves women, it speaks on women's health. And she was making fun of people who think a walk is a workout. And I'm like, screw you. Like, this might be all that this person's body allows them to do right now. How
Yeah.
dare you
Yeah.
shame them because they went for maybe that was the first walk in 10 years and that is a workout for them.
Yeah.
Like, just because
Absolutely.
not everybody's lifting heavy, like that's just it's really annoying and it creates such shame in the health world. And then you don't feel like you can't like go into a gym,
Yeah.
because you're not doing it right or doing it enough. It's like maybe a walk is all this body can handle right now.
Yes. Thank you for saying that
Mhm.
because for a lot of people, even that have MS, like, it can be challenging to even walk.
Yeah.
So we have to start where we can start. And I hope you guys, even if it's a 5-minute walk, like whatever you can do is better than nothing at all. And then you can always build on that. Like when you
Mhm.
start adding to what you once did, like that's an amazing feeling. Even just that is like, look at me, like I'm improving.
Yeah.
So just start where you are, honestly.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be intense to be
Yeah.
effective. I am learning that because, oh, you'd think I would know that by now. Because still, I every now and then, like the other day, because I hurt my back, whatever. I did a workout and I increased my weight and I increased it too much too soon. This is all on me, and like it was too intense. It was too much, and now I'm down for a week. So like, listen to your body.
Yeah.
Maybe the 10-minute walk is all you can do. Maybe actually it's too much.
Yeah.
And maybe just like, I don't know, marching in place in your seat. Like what why not? Just do whatever you can
Swimming
do.
in a pool.
There we go. Yep.
Biking.
Mhm.
Yeah, just any movement,
Movement.
like all of these things help with your blood sugar. They help with like PCOS, like if you have hormonal issues, even insulin
Mhm.
resistance, perimenopause, like weight changes, even like people that have fatigue after they've eaten meals, like this just helps your body, like even not if you don't have time to go for a walk, like Melissa was given some exercise snacks in her workout routine.
Yeah.
Do like some air squat or just sit to the chair and stand up. Or she was doing wall push ups, like just something where you're actually activating your muscles. It doesn't have to be grandiose to be beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes the best health advice is boring.
It is
Like eat
boring.
protein or go outside or take a walk or go to bed, go to bed, you
I
know?
know I, yeah, it is the most being these are very boring, but
Yeah.
they are very very impactful.
And I think a lot of us don't do these things because they are boring and don't seem sexy. But this is where we need to start.
I know. And then there's like all these like buzzes around different trends. And it's like, I got to hurry up. I hear it. I see it on social media. I hear it with patients. I got to hurry up and like, get this new thing. And it's like, but they're not sleeping. They're not
Yeah.
even prioritizing sleep. They haven't prioritized protein. And it's like, let's not spend the money yet. It's like, do the
Yeah.
easy stuff,
Yeah.
the stuff and you can control that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I hear you.
okay. Next question. Are we good on that
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Move it on.
Would you rather take 20 supplements ew, or nail the basics for 90 days? The basics. We just talked about the
Yeah,
basics.
nail the basics.
Nail the
I mean,
basics
I
over
have
and over
20
again.
supplements sitting out on my counter and I don't want to take them. So I would like to nail the basics.
Same.
Yeah.
I do love the supplements I love. I love fish oil. I love NeuroCalm by Designs for Health.
Yeah.
I love vitamin D. I love vitamin C. I love zinc. Those are all
Fish
these
oil.
fish oil. Like,
Yeah.
yep. So like all those things I love, love, love. I don't think I have 20 that I take, but yeah, just doing the basics. Sure.
Yeah. Um, I mean, yeah, if you're not sleeping or skipping breakfast,
Yeah.
you're eating low protein, you're not pooping or pooping too much.
Pooping too much.
You're drinking 3 cups of coffee, you're drinking wine at night and living in survival mode.
Mhm.
Honestly, guys, magnesium is gonna
It's
do the
not
best it can
gonna
for you, but it's not a magician.
It's not a
No,
magician.
it can't fix all your problems. And I will say, I think people do expect these supplements to fix all of their problems
Mhm.
when they are like drinking, 3 glasses of wine at night
I know.
and not sleeping. And then they're like, well, I took
Doesn't work.
magnesium. Why am I not sleeping? Guys, so again, it's like, I feel like for me, there's like a foundation. Like, if you're not doing the foundation, like whether it's what you eat, what supplements you take, your sleep, your exercise, all of these other fancy things like the bioidentical hormones, which I love, the peptides, which I love,
Mhm.
all of these other things are incredible. For some reason, I'm getting this analogy as I don't know why, like a Christmas tree with the ornaments on it. I don't know,
Ooh, do it. I love
because
that.
the Christmas tree is all the foundational stuff,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
these are ornaments. These are I don't know
They're
why
just
it's
no,
like
they make it pretty and they make the
yeah,
tree a little bit more like appealing and maybe
thank you for
yeah.
putting this
And then
together for
like
me.
but the foundation if you have a real tree, you have a little tank at the bottom, you got to fill it with
But if
water.
you don't have a tree, you don't have any of that. So you have to have the foundation of the tree.
Damn, I love
Which
this
I
analogy.
don't know where this came from.
It's not even
I
Christmas
got a
time.
download from the universe. I don't know. It's not
I love
Christmas time. I'm ready for I'm not really ready for Christmas time, so I don't know what's happening. But anyways,
No,
uh,
I like that analogy. That makes total sense to me. So I think we have agreed on let's do the basics first,
mhm.
then we'll add in some supplements.
Yeah. Then you can add in all the fun little things. So if your supplement cabinet needs its own zip code, like mine,
Yeah, yeah.
it might be time to reassess.
I know. I've actually just put out my necessary ones and I've hidden my other
Yeah.
ones because I'm like, I can't look at this and feel
No.
sad that I can't eat that or like eat that. I'm thinking of my greens because I have the designs for health greens. Do you ever tried those?
I have not tried.
Okay. I didn't love, they taste like grass. It's just
Okay.
absolute disgusting.
Yeah.
And I don't feel great after that. I'm like, why am I
Mm.
going to do this for myself? They were $1,000,000 and I really feel bad that I can't do it, but I have to hide them to remove the shame.
I
I'm not
know. I
taking them.
feel like I would love to almost like a food bank. We need like a
I
supplement
know
bank
because
to
they go
give away
bad.
because I don't want to throw them away either.
Maybe we should have a
Somebody else could use them.
you and I bring in our supplements and we can if something looks good to you, you
I
can
don't
take mine
need
and I
any
can take
more.
yours.
I feel like we should have that. Everyone brings in their old supplements and then other people
But
from
are
the
they
streets,
opened?
they are opened
That's
because
gross.
they're
We don't know
why
what
is that
happened.
gross? That's not gross.
Well, what if they were in the hot sun or something
We
like
could
that?
well, no, as long as they've been in your house in a cold, cool environment. People from the streets might need them.
The streets.
I don't know.
The mean streets
Let's
of
help
DeBerry.
people. We need to help the world.
Okay.
Anyways, tangent.
What do we say?
Okay, next question. Would you rather never have PMS again
Okay.
or never have anxiety again?
This is hard because I'm currently in a PMS state.
Mm.
So, I don't okay, you answer first.
I mean, I think I would choose anxiety because
Okay.
anxiety for me, like, it affects everything.
But PMS can be so damn brutal. I'm
It
pretty
can
sure
be
that's
bad.
why my back flared up because I am
Mhm.
PMSing.
I
Or
mean,
I'm
yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
No, PMS is not just being moody.
No.
I mean, it can include irritability. It can include rage. It can even include anxiety, breast tenderness, bloating, headaches, cravings, insomnia, acne,
Pain
feeling like a different person,
for
pain.
for 7 to 10 days.
Yeah. But I mean, what's interesting is that PMS and anxiety can overlap. Honestly, like the luteal phase can make anxiety worse
Yeah.
for some women because of the shifts in estrogen, progesterone, GABA, serotonin, blood sugar, cortisol, inflammation. All of these shifts during this time will make anxiety worse. But I feel like
Yeah.
anxiety really affects your life.
It does. And I also feel like if you have a lot of anxiety, that'll affect your cycle. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
know, like, moving this big move, of course, I'm having a very hard period. Like, it's been 6 months. And what do they say? Like, 6 months back, you look at, like, what were you doing then? And how is your cycle now? Right.
Yeah.
So, that's why I think I'm like, it's kind of catching up to me a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I guess tracking would be helpful
yeah.
during this time. So if your anxiety spikes every month after ovulation, this is honestly useful information.
Right. And I was actually just watching this video with Dr. Marie Claire, which we love her. She was interviewing an OBGYN, somebody that was like world renowned or whatever, but I don't remember her name. But she was saying that like PMS, if you're like missing work, if you have PMS, if you have a lot of pain, we don't want to normalize that.
Yeah.
Like normalizing being down from 1 to 2 days a month. And we have, like, we go to our doctors with PMS and they say, well, this is what it's like being a woman. And it's like, I don't know, let's not do that anymore. So I don't know where I'm going with that one, but you get,
Yeah.
it's a thing. It sucks. It can suck. And, um, so I don't know. I don't know which one. I really don't know which one I want to choose because I really struggle.
All right, well, then we'll move on.
Let's move on.
Move on. This is our last question here.
Okay.
Would you rather have a perfect morning routine or a perfect evening routine?
Okay, well, I know it. I a perfect morning routine because it will show up for me in how I sleep at night.
I like
My
that.
morning, if I don't eat properly 30 grams of protein and have a chill morning, my night is harder.
Hmm.
Okay?
I think that's interesting because I feel like they both feed each other.
They
Like
do.
a good evening routine also sets up your morning. So
Oh,
if you go to
true.
bed like dysregulated, or you're
Hmm.
scrolling, you're overstimulated, or you skip dinner, you're undernourished,
Yeah,
and your morning is going to be basically like scrounging to fix what your nighttime routine lacked.
this is true.
Um, I mean, a good evening routine, it doesn't have to be like fancy. Like it can be very simple. You dim your lights.
Hmm.
You um get off your screens like we said. You can prep your breakfast or your lunch so that your morning is not such a rush.
Hmm.
You take your magnesium like we do. You can stretch, you can read, you can do your brain dump journaling,
That's
you
the
can
best
do
one.
some breath work, you can
Hmm.
take a warm shower, you can listen to binaural beats,
Hmm.
meditation, like pick like a few of these simple things to just like shift your nervous system
Yeah.
to tell your body I'm safe. And then you go to bed in this like safe, calm, sweet little baby angel state.
Hmm.
And then you wake up probably feeling way more refreshed. But
That's the
then
dream.
again, you need to back. I mean, you can't just, I feel like you just can't have one. You do need both. But you can make both of them simple.
Mhm.
Um, yeah.
Mm.
So you still like the morning?
I am actually a morning person. I love a
Yeah,
new day. I actually
me
so
too.
as a kid, I had FOMO. Like I had sleep problems as a kid too. But I also didn't like I felt like I was missing out on something. I always wanted to like do things. And so in the morning I'm like, "Ooh, new day." Like I wake up
Yeah.
happy. My son is the same way. He
Aw.
wakes up happy. We're just morning people. I know people that wake up and they're like, "Don't talk to me. Don't look at me." Like they're crabby. I
Yeah.
don't. And at night, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't look at me. I'm unwinding. So I love a good morning.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, I
So
mean, guys, what did this game teach us?
I don't know, but I had so much fun playing it. Maybe we should do this like once a month because this was so fun. I feel like we've had like really heavy podcast episodes lately, which are very helpful and really great. Heavy on like nervous system and, all of the things. But this was just like fun to do.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think the biggest takeaway is that
Hmm.
health is not about doing the trendiest thing. Like, it's about choosing the thing that gives your body the most support. And I feel like we say the same things over and over about like supporting your body, listening to your body. But like, we really do need to learn how to connect to our body.
Hmm.
And that's how we can have the best health, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. So if you feel overwhelmed by all the wellness advice out there, Let's just start with the foundation, the tree, the Christmas tree,
The Christmas tree.
if you will. And if you are doing all the right things, but still feel tired, bloated, blah, blah, blah.
You can't just throw some ornaments on yourself.
You can't just throw, you need some water in that goddamn tree.
Mm.
You need to water it.
You need to sleep it.
Does that mean you need to what?
Sleep it.
Sleep?
It needs to sleep. Anyways, that was okay. That didn't.
We need to prune it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. Done with the Christmas tree analogy. And anyways, so I hope that you guys learned some things and thought about what you would rather do and how simple actual foundation, health can be. And yeah, keep on listening. Thanks guys for sharing. Thank you in Vietnam.
Yes. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.